Well, it's not every day that you have a house flip and it gets broken into. Well, not every day, but mine's been broken into twice. And I'll tell you what else doesn't happen every day. The idiot left his passport in my flip, and I just figured it out. He broke in 2 weeks ago. We already got everything fixed. I haven't been down here yet. I look on the counter, passport. So we're gonna come back to this, and I'm gonna show you this. Plus I'm gonna go to the police station. I'm turning this bad boy in, and I actually have another visitor at my other flip. Man, when you think flipping is done, I'm here to tell you, shit just gets crazier and crazier. This is gonna be one of the most wild house flipping days. Again, I'm a rookie house flipper. I can't make this stuff up. People leaving their Mexican passports. I got people underneath my other house. You'll figure out who that is here in a little bit. So anyways, let's get after it. All right, homies, here, this baby is selling this week. I got a little bag of stuff I gotta do. Had my electrician come. You know what? I think I wanna put on the old extra wide lens here. There we go. So everything's done, and I needed to tell you guys something really important. We're looking at the flip that's closing this week. Shore Acres, this is the termite house. And the last time I told you guys, we went through the budget of, you know, what everything costs. And hey, we skinned out with a couple $100. It appraised. Let's go. I was a little bit worried about that, but full appraisal, we're good to go. And it's looking like we're gonna close here in the next few days. These days, everything's been done. I had my electrician do all the work, the HVAC, everything. But there is that little mold spot, so I got some kills. And I just got to go in there and spray it, paint it, do all that kind of stuff. But man, showed up. Someone did me dirty, and man, some people, you know, I don't know if some asshole just came and kicked this over. What's wrong with people? So my garbage can I had set out last time I left, and that's basically everything that was sitting in it. So not that I like have to do it, but I'm just one of those guys who believes in karma. I'm gonna clean up this mess too. I'm also gonna look out for snakes because it's hotter than Cheeto here in H-Town. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and we're gonna work on this today, get the mold and everything, and then I gotta go up to Homan next. That's the other flip. It closes in about, what's today? It's about 2 weeks. That's actually getting appraised today or tomorrow. Today, I think. So that one needs to appraise. I have to go there. It got broken into for the second time. I think I told you guys that. So I'm gonna meet Hard Money Joe there. He's got a bunch of extra vehicles. So that's why hard money lenders are the best, because hey, he's got an extra vehicle he's gonna park in the driveway. We'll talk about that later. So I'm gonna take you in here. We're gonna go pop through, make sure, I just wanna make sure all the HVAC, even though they said it all works, I just wanna make sure everything's good to go. So let's do that. All right. Oh, moment of truth. I don't know why I'm so nervous, like something's wrong with this house when I go into it, but I think we're all good. Oh my God. It reeks like a skunk in here. Please, God, tell me there's no skunk in here. Oh my God, what is that smell? I am not fabricating this. Hold on, that's a little dirty. Please, God, tell me there's no skunk in this house. There's a giant spider right there just killed. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is try not to startle a skunk if I see one. I don't know if it's under the house or what happened. Oh, that smells bad. I'm gonna go spray the kills, killing spiders. Pretty typical when you see vacant homes. There's spiders. I'm gonna spray the kills, get it, because it has to rest for a little bit, and then I'm gonna look around and try and see. I don't know if there's a skunk in here or what. So, hello skunky. It's probably outside or under the house or something, obviously. Okay, so where's my light? Right here. So I got this little right here. I think we just missed it, and I'm actually noticing the wall is not white, so it's like a dark, it's like a gray. We'll see. Anyways, I gotta clean that off, spray it with kills. This blocks also, if you guys ever get little mold stuff, that's what this is. It just kills it, and it also keeps the mold from coming back through. So if you just painted over that stuff right now, it would bleed through the paint. You would see it again. So you have to make sure you use this kill stuff. I'm also gonna feel it. Yeah, I mean it's solid stuff. I don't think that, I think that's just kind of been there from when before, and I can tell we didn't, my contractors definitely didn't paint in here. It's different color than the rest of the house, that lighter white. So anyways, I'll work on this. and then we'll find a skunk. You can just speed all this up. All right, I found some gray actually out in the garage, so maybe that's what they used in here. And then I got a little board to something spray all over the wall or the floor. Okay, sprayed up. Let this dry for a little bit. Do another coat, and then I'm gonna pop some of that paint. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna go skunk hunting. It smells the worst. Like I don't smell it much anymore until I get out in the hallway. So I'm praying that it's not up in the attic, and I am terrified to go up there and check it. But it definitely smells the worst back here. Again, it could be obviously just outside and the odors are coming in, which is most likely the case. The other thing I'm gonna do is just crank on ACs and all that. Looks like it's all good. Boom, AC works. Okay, we're cranked cold AC. I know I had that guy come fix everything, so looking pretty good. All right, just taking a look outside real quick. I'm also just checking to see how everything's looking. Again, closing this week and don't want anything massive happening. But I wanted to see if there was any apparent holes underneath the house or anything. And I don't know, I mean, it smelled like a skunk. You know what? That right there. But it doesn't, I don't smell anything in there. But that is definitely a hole. If I've got some there's some big chunks of concrete over there I'm gonna throw in that hole for them. Yep. Found that hole right there too. So I bet you there's a sucker living underneath. That's a big dog hole. It does make me feel better that it's not up in the attic. So I'll probably call like a exterminator or something. I'm gonna call my agent first. I mean, none of this came up on the, I don't know what to do. Sure, they can just trap him and move him. Huh, I think I found where it's at though. At least he's not in the house, he's underneath it. And see his little tracks out here. Why would he spray underneath the house though, that rat? All right, so for now I've got front door open, garage open, side door, and all the windows. I'm just gonna try and air it out right now, and then I'll probably call my agent and see what else I gotta do. In the meantime, I forgot I got the garage all worked on. They wanted to charge me $50 per remote though. Really good price to fix everything, but the remote's 50 bucks a piece. I found 2 of them on Amazon for $12 universal. So gotta hop in the man van here. I'm gonna try and just, you know what though? I think I freaking forgot batteries for them. What a dink. Hopefully they come with batteries. But got these off Amazon for 2 of them for 12. So I'm gonna hopefully program these, leave them in there for them while that kills dries, and then I'm gonna paint that too. So we'll be working on that. All right, so it's been about an hour. The kills has basically dried up. It's good, but a lot has happened in the last hour. So I'm gonna turn you around. I'm gonna show you some conversations with my phone. First of all, the skunk, definitely found a hole. My conscience got the best of me, and I'm like, I have to remove this thing before these people move in. So I'm gonna show you the messages. I actually messaged a skunk removal. I'll show you how I did it. So I'm learning with these flips. I'm finding a lot of really great people a certain way, so I'll show that. Second of all, I'm in my garage and I'm like, dude, I still haven't done anything with that. And that contractor who was supposed to level it left all those bags. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna remove those as well, because I don't wanna put them all in my man van. So when you think you're done with flipping, you ain't done until sign on that line. Anyways, so here's what I did. I'm gonna turn you guys around. I went to Thumbtack. So if you guys haven't heard of Thumbtack, it's really, really cool. You go to home and you just basically, you know, what are you looking to do? And so I did skunk. I just typed in skunk removal, right? And then you hit search, you put your area code in there. And I literally clicked on the first one. You can read all their reviews. I have learned sometimes the top ones. This guy, I read all the reviews and it seems like he does it himself and he's really good. Sometimes these are mega companies. That's what I ran into with my HVAC, so I think they were a little bit more expensive. But for the most part, whenever I need to do window glass for houses, I found a guy on Thumbtack. Now, he's my personal dude. I have his number. He's gonna come fix windows at Homan that aren't working for 70 bucks a piece. So like, great find. Anyways, I end up hitting him up and and the other thing is I'm here right now, and it said he average responds within 30 minutes. Dude, it wasn't but about 10, probably 5 minutes, and he hit me up, and he said, I said, you know, I found where the skunk is. It's under my foundation. $175. So I'm just like, whatever, let's get it done. So I gave him the address. He said he can be here from 1 to 2 today, and I was like, perfect, I won't be here. Do I need to be here? I'll pay you when you're done. Just send me pictures. He said, send a photo where to put the trap. So I went over there, took pictures, sent it, told him how to do it. So I'm telling you guys, I am, there we go. I am figuring out this flipping thing as we go. And I can't script this, guys. I literally can't script this. When I walked in and I just get hit with that waft of skunk, I'm just like I would go place a skunk under my house to get views, right? So that's just what I mean by it. But I think with these flips, you just learn. It's just like, it's almost, and I don't want to mean in a negative way, but it's never ending. Like there's a lot of little things that got to get done. I've learned a lot on this. And to be brutally honest, I've been here probably 10, 12 times throughout the entire flip process. I've never, ever, ever, ever smelled a skunk. And I remember seeing some holes under the foundation before, but I never smelled anything. So I actually thought it was the old raccoons that used to live in this house, because he told me they fell through. And so I just covered up the holes, and nothing ever came of it. And I never smelled one whiff of skunk until today. So now going through it and smelling it, I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm not gonna leave it for these people to show up and it smells and they gotta figure it all out. I'd rather just remove the damn thing, tell them I removed it, make them happy. So then all that crap in the garage, I was going to thumbtack, right? And I was gonna put in junk removal, but I figured it's probably like a, you know, and I'm looking up this account real quick because I want to show you guys, and I'm just literally hooking you guys up with whatever comes my way to help you guys. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you around. This company right here, they only have 12 followers. He just started, or 10. J&J Landscaping. If you're in kind of like that South Houston area, then you can see here, he's got my Homan one right there. This is the one he's mowing. And this kid is, I'm talking young hustler. So I was like, you know what? He's always down here. I hit him up and I was like, hey, I got a question for you. J&J Landscape is what I saved it. So just follow him, DM him, or you can email me or whatever, and I'll give you his contact. But dude, this kid's a hustler. I said, hey, I got a question for you. If you were down in the Shore Acres soon, could I pay you to remove this stuff? You can actually have it if you want. Let me know how much you would charge me to take it. It's about 20 bags of self-leveler and a couple hundred bricks. He said, I mean, instantly, yep, I can remove them today at 2:30. So I gave him the address. I can do it for $50. I said, perfect, $50. So I told him how to get into the garage. So he's going to remove all that. No problem. We'll get it done. So today I'll have a lot better feeling. Right now, let's get hooked up. I should be able to go in and paint this thing. The other thing is I came in and my stove wasn't working. So I came in and the stove wasn't working. I'm like, good Lord. Figured out we had a new GFI put in per electrical, and it wasn't reset for some reason. So I just tripped it, boom, it kicked on the power, and that worked. So if for some reason your stuff doesn't work, that may be why. But anyways, skunk removal coming today, junk removal coming today. It's gonna be an extra $225, but I just want to get rid of this thing, man, and I want to do it right. So anyways, I got to go in and paint this. I'll kind of show you what it looks like now that it's all done. 1, 2, 3. So this actually goes on white, but you can see, I mean, it's all dry. It's been about an hour. You have to wait about an hour. It's oil-based. That should eliminate all the mold coming back through. And now I have found that gray paint in the garage. I'm just gonna, roll it on. We're gonna call it good. I'll take pictures of it, send it to my agent, the GOAT agent. And I know I talked about him last time on my last video, but for some reason you're catching this. Dude, I'm telling you, hustler. And he also helps with investors too to find properties. I found out I was asking him about that, so I'm just gonna give him a shout out again because I can't thank him enough for what he's done. And if you're in the Houston area or want to be, Giovanni Frank, there's his number, email, okay? Just text him, call him, email him, whatever. Giovanni, I'm telling you, this dude is sharp, a hustler. He's done so much for me to come to these properties when I couldn't make it. Oh man, and plus he actually gave me the J&J Landscape guy's contact. He's got it all, so Just tell him Jackson sent you, man. I don't get nothing out of it. I just want to help him out. I want to help good people. J&J Landscape, kid's a hustler. I just want to get him more business. And Giovanni, hustler, want to get him more business. You just pay him what he's worth, man. He moves properties. He knows how to move them. He works his butt off. So I'm going to paint this stuff, get out of here, and then I'm going to go meet Hard Money Joe at Homan. Hopefully I haven't been broken in again. You guys will find out live if I have. And then I'm going to check everything there to make sure it's done so we can close on that one. So just another day in the life, homies. If you're enjoying this comment, make sure these videos of me just being raw, exposing house flipping. Make sure that you subscribe, follow, so that you can just watch my documentation, me getting my butt kicked. You can learn from all of my mistakes. That's what I'm doing with this channel. So make sure that you subscribe. And if you are somewhat of a seasoned flipper, I gotta know down in the comments, what is the craziest animal or thing that you have found in your house, right? So at least it wasn't a squatter, it was a skunk, but that's kind of tipping my leaderboard right now. So I'll be curious to see what you guys have had in your house. Shoot, man, look at that. Can't even tell anymore, man. That's a professional job. So all said and done, I bought some white paint, which I didn't need to, but the Kills was about $12. The paint I already had here, this kit was about $7. So really just under $20, I was able to repair this and do it correctly. I talked to another flipper about this, about mold remediation. He said mold remediation companies can come in. This was such a small one, but if you had it like all over the place, they can come in and actually remediate a bunch of mold without having to like remove drywall and stuff. So it like depends on the amount of mold per square foot or whatever it is, but all the research and people I talked to said this is the way that you do it for smaller ones. So with that being said, it looks like we weren't even here. We got a brand new closet looking good. Once that dries, it's gonna match right up. Bada boom, bada bang. Let's go to Homan, homies. All right, showed up. Same time I show up, the GOAT himself, Hard Money Joe, shows up. What's up, Hard Money? So I got a new intruder at Shore Acres.
Cool little.
Yeah, it's my new little Osmo.
That's what I got.
I got a new intruder at a Shore Acres flip.
Like a squatter?
Skunk, dude.
Raccoon. Skunk.
Underneath the foundation, I already got a guy going to.
Did you spray?
Yeah, he sprayed. It smells like death in there. I don't know how long it's gonna take. It's underneath.
He's dead.
No, but the guy's going to trap him today and remove him.
Always something.
How long do you think that?
Actually, I might put this.
How long do you think that'll smell? Have you ever had a skunk?
No, but I've had some bad smells.
I was gonna put fresheners in there.
What you need to do, man, I don't know where mine is. You need to put an ozone machine in there.
I'm just hoping remove them and give it 3-4 days. And, ooh, nice and cold. Yeah, no broken. Because they were up in the attic fixing the AC. It wasn't working. Yeah, it's good. So this is where they had my guy fix this. It's a little chunked there, not too bad, but this is after. They've already done all the inspections and everything. It's good. But he cut that piece out. Yeah, and repainted it. That hole,
sweet.
He kicked that whole thing, boom, busted that.
Oh, it's not even attached.
God, I need to tell Ismail they didn't even put doorknobs on that yet.
Oh, this is cool, man. I like this.
I know, it's nice.
And they just built this from the ground up, huh?
Ground up.
You get that?
Yeah, build it from the ground up house flipping. They're doing the vent today.
Like prefab, you know?
Yeah, dude, they
So
framed.
I don't think they'd even make you permit this.
I don't know, but it passed all. So they built this here. We went back and forth on what to do.
I like it.
Should we actually thought about doing a washer dryer right here, or like a room right there, but it would have covered up the windows. So I thought
you would have tied it into the roof.
Tied it in, but then Giovanni's like maybe a closet right there. We went back and forth, and then I asked Giovanni, I'm like, what about like a separate little unit back here? He goes, yeah, dude, that would be perfect, just fine. So, and I mean, once we listed it, sold, and people were interested. They loved it.
They love this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think eventually, somebody who buys,
If your washer and dryer would take up so much space, wouldn't it?
I know, I think somebody who buys this obviously is going to build like a big cover right here, or build themselves a garage or whatever. But yeah, man, it turned out good. They're going to come put a vent in there. I need to actually text Ismail right now and tell him.
You mean an extractor fan?
No, just a dryer
Oh, a
vent.
vent for the dryer
Yeah,
vent.
I need to tell him, take pictures and tell him no.
Where does the you have a
Yeah, I got the survey. Well, their fence, when we did the survey, they built, that's the neighbor's fence, and they built it on the right of way. They're actually back. You can see the right of way, see the sewer caps?
so that's This
That-
is part of this lamp?
That's basically our fence, but they are tied to it, making their yard bigger. But you can see the utilities there. The survey, this is all like a 5-foot easement. See how it goes through here?
Yeah.
That's what it should look like, is that easement running right through here. But so our fence is fine. They have the easement. I mean, I don't really care. So
This is your old,
yeah, that's crazy, right? Anyways, yeah, so I'm glad I came and saw that. They need to remove that or add the.
Oh, here's your access point right here.
Yeah, I gotta fix the. I got a guy coming to fix those windows. $70 a window, but he can't come till next week.
You're gonna do that after closing?
No, this one doesn't close till the 11th, so I got a few days. I just noticed there's no doorknobs on the laundry room either. If your guy could grab one of those. Yeah, it's these windows right here that are not. I got a guy because they're like older and they're like metal, and I got a guy who said he'll come do them.
These are probably aluminum.
And this is the one that was open. This was open.
Okay, so that's how they got in.
They got in this, but they also kicked the freaking door down too. So I don't know if this just like the pressure of it and it wasn't locked and it fell open. See that?
Yeah, but let's leave a couple lights on.
Yeah. Lights.
What would be nice is if you had a little portable radio.
That's a good idea. Put a radio on. I was thinking about that scene from Home Alone where they got guys like and have them in the windows.
Oh yeah, a radio and lights in the car will do it. Nobody's gonna break it.
Yeah, this one's not.
You know, one of the biggest problems is they put that big ass sign.
The for sale sign?
Yeah.
A for sale sign makes them what? Think like.
Well, they know it's in. So if they see a for sale sign, they know that they can take whatever they want. And look, you got no coverings on the window. They just have a straight shot in to see your new dishwasher.
I know. Well, I just got to make it 2 more weeks.
That'll be fine. Just leave some lights on. I'm gonna move the car right here,
Okay.
and then.
So we'll put the car right here so they can see them. We'll leave some lights on. Then they'll be like, oh, somebody's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So like, I'll leave this main light on and turn the fan off. Perfect. I'll leave that on. They're little LED lights. We don't even, what is that? Is this somebody's passport?
Holy moly. Is that the guy who broke in?
Dude, there's no way.
That's the guy who broke in.
It's either that or it's
Or a contractor.
a contractor.
Text, what's his name?
I'm gonna, dude. I don't want to even show it on camera, but that's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
We just found a freaking passport. Imagine if that's the person that broke in, huh?
You always hear that in crime documentaries. Like
Unreal.
They lose the murderer left his driver's license.
Dude. All right, I'm actually gonna call my contractor, my agent, and make sure this is not somebody that they know who came into the house. But I wanted to just show you what happened. So I think I talked about it in a different video, but Giovanni calls me. He's like, yo, I got some good news and bad news. Good news is about something about the flip. He goes, bad news is, he's like, Holman got broke into, dude. And I'm like, what? Again? So then throughout this video, I keep saying that it got broke into twice. I don't know if I ever talked about it, but halfway through the renovations, we had gotten the window broken out. That's why we had to replace one of the windows on the side, brand new. A guy broke it and went in there and stole a bunch of electrical wire. Kind of messed some stuff up, but it wasn't too bad. But stole a bunch of electrical and I can't, man, it's been so many months now, I can't remember, but that's my dogs, they're wrestling. So it's the second time it's been broken into. So this is the picture he sent. So the guy came through the back door and kicked the hell out of this thing until that deadbolt, you know, right here busted free or whatever. So he got in. That was the only damage to the house. Now, when Giovanni went there, this window was open, so they could have crawled through that as well, but this doesn't latch very well. So that could have just blown open with the wind. So I don't really know why he would kick it. You know, this could have blown open after. I'm not even trying to connect any dots here. I'm just letting you know these are the pictures he sent me. But this was disturbing. You can see there's a bunch of blood, like a towel down here on the bottom, which I didn't catch that the first time, but down on the bottom here, there's that bloody ass towel. I don't know if this is chew spit. I don't know what the hell this stuff is. But obviously just blood. It's like he plugged the sink, filled it with water, and was washing himself. There's blood everywhere. So I'm thinking this homie broke in, was running from somebody or something, kicked the door open, was bleeding everywhere. There's blood spots all over the floor, and then went in. And here's the crazy part: is this happened 3 days before the inspection or whatever. But the guy didn't steal anything, break anything. He just kicked the door open, washed his hands, and then apparently left his freaking passport. So craziest thing. In fact, at the end of this video, I actually go to the sheriff's office, so you might want to check that out. But anyways, yeah. So let's get back. I'm going to call my contractor. We're going to try and solve this thing. And then there's a few other issues I got to just go through on this property. So if you guys ain't hitting that like button yet, I don't know what's wrong. Do you not know how to? Pause the video, go down, hit that thumbs up. So that's what helps my videos get out to more new flippers or people who want to learn about flipping. Flipping ain't easy, homie. So let's get back to the video. I'm going to actually call this mail real quick. Call my contractor and see if this is the guy.
Yes, sir.
Yo, do you happen to know, do you know a guy named...
I don't think so.
Dude, there's a passport left in my house. I'm not shitting you.
There's a what?
A passport from Mexico in the kitchen of Homan.
A passport?
I don't know if it's the dude who broke in who was bleeding or what.
Send me a picture of it.
I will. I ain't shitting. I was hoping it's one of your contractors.
Is it a ski guy?
Well, you want to see that face.
Hold on, I'm texting you a picture. There, I just sent a picture.
That's funny.
You know him? Daniel?
No?
Dude, that's the dude. Because there was blood in the sink. I bet he put this on the counter and left it.
That's crazy.
Should I call the cops and just give him this? Or should I call Elon Musk?
Did you make?
Yeah, for real, huh?
That's where he was running, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know who the heck this is.
Dude, well, we had the guy kick the back door in
Is there any blood on it?
and steal some stuff. Or because he probably wanted to steal some stuff or whatever, but there was blood in the kitchen sink. We had a guy fix the door. I had a guy come and he fixed the door, new door jamb, cleaned all the blood out of the sink. But
Let me call the electrician, but I doubt it.
yeah, call him, and then I'm gonna call my realtor. He's the one who sent me that guy to make sure it's not his either.
Oh yeah, make sure it's not his.
So the other thing is I just texted you a picture. The back laundry room does not have a doorknob either.
Yeah, they're bringing a doorknob.
Cool. So yeah, it's just
Actually, we have the doorknob. I don't know why they didn't put it on.
okay. Yeah, doorknob,
They already have
the dryer vent.
lid and the lid. Yeah, got you.
Perfect. Awesome. Sounds good. Yeah, just let me know when it's
I'll
done.
let you know if anything on this real quick.
Okay, and if you guys are wondering, there's going to be a car in the driveway, but we're just leaving one here. It's Joe, Hard Money Joe's, so that hopefully keep these people out of here. So just tell them nobody's here. Well, unless someone broke in, but it's just a car. Alrighty?
Unless the AC guys call me, I'll call you back.
Okay, sounds good. Bye.
I sent him the picture. I'll call you right back.
Okay, bye. Unreal. I'm gonna call
Hey, what's up, Jackson?
Giovanni. What's up, homie? Is any of your guy? Is your guy who came and fixed? You know how my Holman got broke into?
Again?
You know, remember how Holman got broke into?
Oh, I thought you were telling me it got broken into again.
No,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm here right now. I just sent you a picture, dude. There's a passport from Mexico on the counter here,
Really?
and my contractor he does not know who it is. All his guys, it's not his guy. I don't know if it's a guy that you know or anything, but I think it might have been the dude who broke in.
Maybe, yeah. This is not my dude.
I bet it's him.
Because remember, like he came in and washed his hand. There was blood, and
Yeah.
so, dude, who knows? Maybe
I know that yesterday we had a appraiser go there. Maybe they found it, but I didn't see. It was just left on the counter.
it was left on the counter. Yeah, I see that. Like inspector left a card, not the appraiser, but
I mean, not inspector. My bad. We had an appraiser go there yesterday.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know.
Rodriguez.
I really don't know what to do with this thing, but I don't want it in here because
I'd chunk it.
I know. Just throw it away, or
Yeah.
He might come back for it.
I just don't want him coming back for it. Yeah,
Leave it on the front door, like on the step.
I know,
He would come around the back. I put it out the back by the window.
dude.
Pick it up.
What a well with the car here. He's gonna
You
be
didn't file a police report, did you?
no. I mean, I might as well just chuck it. Me and Joe were talking about giving it to Elon Musk.
That's what I was gonna say.
But anyways, the Shore Acres is done. I'm getting that skunk removed today. It smells in there. I don't know how long it's going to take to get that smell out of there. Hopefully it'll go away. But at least they'll know.
Yeah.
And they'll know that I paid to...
I'm having a call with the lender.
Okay.
In a bit. Yeah, about I told them that we're trying to get there close Friday, so
Sweet.
they should update me later today.
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't be able to if everything's done.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's try and close that Friday. So yeah, it's all done. I got the mold done, and then here by I think tomorrow the water heater will work, the dryer vent will be in, and that will be everything for this house. It'll be done. Oh, except for the windows, but that guy's gonna come next week, I think.
Okay.
Unless you have a window guy that can come earlier, but.
No, I don't. The window guy. Actually, you know what? My sister just did hers.
They just need to work. They're stuck.
But it was so much ease. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just the guy that I use doesn't work down here, so he's like, man, I can't get there till next week.
Okay, let me ask my sister and see who she used, because I know she just did the windows in her house.
Cool, man. Well, other than that, everything should be good with these homes. We just got to close them up, man.
Heck yeah.
Awesome, dude. Well, thank you so much, man.
No problem, bud. I'm glad we were able to get these off your hands.
Dude.
And not too long of a time.
You're the GOAT, man. I'm telling everybody, Giovanni, he's the man. You're on camera, dog. We're getting you some deals. So, okay, man. Well, I'll keep you posted with everything else.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Is he work? I wonder if he works down here. Do you know him?
Yeah, but he doesn't speak any English.
Not a Inglés.
Let me text him. I'll put you in.
I know English, or I know Spanish. I'm learning. Yeah, I'm learning, dude. I've been going.
That's one thing I want to do.
I'm like 3 days, 4 days a week. It's hard. Like listening to them. I'm like, whoa. But if they talk slow or right, or if I can talk, I can get it done. I'm getting there.
Doing it like on an app?
No, I take it online. Preply. Yeah. No one knows him, so.
I just copied you in text.
I guess I don't know, should I throw this thing away or just put it outside or what? What do you think would be best? I mean, he hasn't come to get it yet. That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back.
Just
running from something. He's bleeding and leaves his passport.
I know, and we're touching it. Looks like a dog bit him, dude. Or his passport. Unreal. Don't you just want to know? I mean, the best thing would just be throw it away, right?
Well, what the hell? How's he gonna do it?
Or do you turn it in and then they give it to him, or what? They reach out to him? Because like the police, like if I lost mine,
Reach out to him. They might keep it like in lost and found essentially type thing, but they're not gonna waste their time trying to get it back to him. I mean, we could skip tracing and see.
I mean, if that's the son of a bitch who broke in, I'm pissed off, but I also don't want him back. That's so weird, dude. Yeah, huh? Yeah, I think that's like a drop of blood right there. I know. Maybe when he kicked the door open, he like was bleeding, or maybe he was bleeding before, you know? Yeah, look at that. There's a couple drops on the floor right there, dude. There. I know. There.
Well, it makes me think he was trying to get away from something, because he's bleeding, but he didn't steal it.
Steal anything, just came in, hit out.
He didn't even try it. Otherwise, these would be pulled out.
They'd be pulled out.
It's like he was running.
I don't really want to. Yeah, and then he came back here.
Did he shower?
I don't think so, but I don't know. No, I don't think he showered. This sink here was like, there was just dirt and blood in there, you know?
Crazy.
It wasn't like crazy blood, but like, in fact, I can show you the pictures. I know. You're not a blood guy, it sounds like.
Yeah, you know what? I think you just take it and discard it. Just make sure you can't see it from the windows. You know, if you left it there, you might redo it. You might re-break it.
Yeah, see, that window fell open. But that's what it looked like in the sink. What is that, chew spit or something? I mean, tobacco, I don't know what it is, but... All right, flipping is crazy,
Yeah,
Joe.
You get a dead skunk in the house. You get
Dead skunk,
a break-in with a passport.
passport. I think all these work. Yeah, I know it's that back bedroom. All right, well, I gotta take Hard Money Joe home. That's enough for flipping. Next up, we're gonna be breaking down numbers of this flip. I just wanna get more info on it. I want to get the appraisal back, and then we can kind of run all the final numbers on this one on a follow-up video. Trying to get Hard Money Joe to find me some more people around here to document them flipping. So we got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm not gonna take the camera in. They're definitely not gonna let me. But just to show you, we got the old Passaporte here, and there's the police station. So we're going in. I'm gonna go tell them homeboy's on the loose. So I'll come back and tell you what happened. It's just another day as a flipper, right? So early on in this channel, I actually went, and I'm gonna do this more, but this video right here, I toured with a seasoned flipper. He's done a couple hundred flips and squatters, all that kind of stuff. So if you wanna see another crazy house, and we run the numbers, break everything down, this is a great video. This is when I was brand new with this stuff too. So you're gonna hear how we go through properties, the numbers, and If they're squatters, what do you do? Check that crazy ass video out right here.